Hello, it's Yamina. I hope everyone is doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be doing the Dolo fragrance tag that was created by Lavishly Chichi, and I watched her video and I first saw the tag done by Jackie from Jack's Beautiful You, and then I watched the creator's video, watched Jackie's video, I watched another video. It seems that there are a few people who've done the tag, and I actually want to watch this tag, so I'm going to be following up with everyone else who's done this tag. So I will list in the description box Lavishly Chi-Chi's video and also Jackie's video as well, so you can see how it goes. So Solo Dolo is slang. I feel like growing up in New York City, I might have heard it, but I'm also not really sure because women and men can say it, but I did not hang around too many men, and the ones that I did know personally didn't say that, and I'm trying to remember if I've ever heard anyone say it in real life, not just on a video or not in the movie, so I'm not really sure. But anyway, Solo Dolo basically means that it stands alone. It doesn't need any backup to do what it does, but it's usually referring to people who are usually going by themselves to social events or whatever. So this video is going to be featuring all of the perfumes that I own that are singles from a brand, and I'm going to have one outlier, but it seems fitting, and I'm hoping that I record this well, so just trying to get a view of how the video looks. Okay, so the first one I'm going to start off with is My Way by Giorgio Armani. This is the only perfume I have from this brand. I'm actually working through my travel size of this perfume as well. But this is the only one I have from this brand, and I love it. I've never tried anything else from this brand yet, but I do actually want to try the flankers to this particular perfume. So I will try those eventually, but this is the only one I own so far. The next perfume that is by itself is Libre YSL Le Parfum. This is, I didn't say that properly, but YSL Libre Le Parfum. I actually am wearing this perfume today. I'm wearing my travel size of this. I only have the travel size, which I am finishing up for, probably finishing up in January because I have not too many more sprays to go through. And I had bought this bottle recently, so this is the only perfume I own from this brand. I used to have a hair mist, the Black Opium hair mist, and I got rid of that one, and I tried the original Black Opium. I thought it was nice, but it also made me feel extremely ill, so I got rid of that sample that I had. So yeah, this is the only perfume I own from this brand, and I thought I owned more, but I don't. Let me see. Okay, so the next perfume is Viktor Rolf's Bon Bon, the EDP. I only own this one. I actually want to try all of the flankers for this perfume, but the one that I have my eye on, which is the Couture, is not always available on Ulta, and I have not been able to purchase the flanker yet, and it would be just a travel size because it seems the full size of the Couture is not available. So this is the original EDP. I love this perfume, and I would be willing to try the flankers. I just haven't gotten my hands on them, and I don't really make it a big deal to search it out just yet, but I'm kind of waiting for Ulta to get back the Couture version because I will buy that travel size immediately. The next perfume is the Mod Blush from the Ariana Grande brand, and I never tried any of her perfumes until the Mod Blush and the Mod Vanilla came out. All her other perfumes didn't interest me because I really didn't like the shapes of all the bottles, but this bottle is one of my favorite shapes, so I tried this and I love it. I tried the vanilla as well, but the vanilla didn't really grab my interest, but the blush is perfect. I think it's considered a fruity floral. If it's not a fruity floral, it's floral, but I love this perfume. And yeah, so this is the only perfume I own from Ariana's brand, and that's that. Okay, this is the only perfume I own from Hilton Fragrances. I literally was scrolling on Instagram in late December, and this popped up. I don't know why. I do follow Paris Hilton's Instagram account, but I don't follow her fragrance account. So this just popped up. I love the color of the bottle. I kind of think the bottle is super cute, but also super tacky at the same time, but I also really do like it. And I love the colors. And I saw that it was a cherry based perfume with other notes in it, of course, and I decided to blind buy it, and I absolutely love it. I'll explain more of how I feel about it in another video, but yeah, this is the only perfume I own from her brand. I looked up some of the other perfumes and bottles and colors that I like, but I don't believe I'll be buying it anymore, minus maybe a backup of this one, maybe. So that's that one. And that's Ruby Rush. Sorry, that's Ruby Rush. Okay. From Mugler, I own Angel Nova EDP. This is the only perfume I own from this brand. I've tried at least one other or maybe two others, and I didn't like them, so they were just samples. But I tried the EDT of this, and I do like that. I just have a sample, so I'm not going to count that. And then I forget the name of it right now, but I tried that and I thought it was nice, but it wasn't my kind of taste to like actually buy a full size. So this one I absolutely love. It took me a few times to get to loving it, and then I bought this size eventually, but I love this perfume. Absolutely. Next solo perfume is Irresistible by Givenchy. This is the EDP. And this one I ended up wearing a lot during the Barbie movie. The 3 times that I wore this perfume each time. But this is the only perfume I've ever tried from the brand. When it first came out, I had my eyes on it, and I took forever to purchase it. And I think I was able to get a sample before I ended up purchasing this size. But yeah, I had my eyes on it when it first came out, and yeah, and I've had it for, I don't remember how long I've had it. I feel like I've had it for a little over a year or two, maybe over 2 years. But yeah, I wore this to the Barbie movie. This is the only perfume I own from the brand. I've looked up other perfumes from this brand, but I'm not sure if this brand is for me, but I do want to try out their new perfume that came out, the Very Floral, so I'm going to probably blind buy that at some point, because the notes in there sound like they're safe for me. The other flankers for this particular perfume don't sound like they're really safe for me, so I only own this perfume. The next one is Michael Kors Wanderlust. It's an EDP. It is the only perfume I own from this brand. I think I tried one other perfume from this brand. I'm not really sure, but this is the only one I ended up owning, and I've owned it twice. I gave away my travel size. It was a rollerball, and I own this one. I haven't used a whole lot, but this is the time of year that I use it. So once I finish up the perfumes that I am planning on finishing up in 2024, then I'll be able to go back through rotating through my perfumes again, and I'll be using this during this time of year, because it is definitely winter right now, and I like to use this during the winter and the fall. The next perfume is Starlit Mandarin and Honey from Jo Malone. This is a decant from I forget the name of the Scent Split, and I think Chelsea from Glam Girl Chelsea was the one who introduced me to this brand. It was either her or it was Sharida. I'm not really sure. Anyway, one of them introduced me to the scentsplit.com, and I was able to get this perfume because I sampled it. I loved it. Like, I sampled it from Sephora, and I loved the way it smelled, and I was looking for a full-size bottle, and it was very hard to get by. So when this Scent Split came up, and I was able to find that this particular perfume was on this cologne perfume was on this website, I immediately bought the biggest size. I think this is the biggest size I was able to get, and I love this perfume. But yeah, this is the only one I own from Jo Malone. I actually have my eye on I have 2 samples. I'm not counting anything that I just have samples of, but I have my eye on 2 of their perfumes also. And from Marc Jacobs, Perfect EDP is the only perfume I own from this brand. I actually have owned I feel like I've owned about 3 to 7 different Marc Jacobs perfumes, but I gave them all away because I did not like the way they smelled long term. I've owned a few daisies, and I owned Marc Jacobs Decadent, yeah, Decadence, also Decadent, once, and I gave that away because I couldn't stand the scent. It was too strong for me. So this is the only one I own. So out of the 3 to 7 that I had, I got rid of them all in the last few years and gave them away to people, because even though the perfumes are floral, which is my favorite scent profile to get, like, they were not good for me long term. But this one is my favorite, and that's why I've used a lot. I forget which year I bought this, but I've used quite a lot considering that I rotate through my perfumes. But I love this perfume, and I'm interested in trying one of their pops, but I don't know yet if I'm gonna get it for sure. Okay, Max Candy Yum Yum. I do have a little bit in here, if you can see that, but it's the only perfume I've ever owned from this brand. I tried Velvet Teddy before. I thought it was disgusting, but this one is beautiful. I love it, and I only have a little bit. I am more than likely not going to get a backup of this or repurchase it, but I do love this perfume. The next solo one that I have is my Burberry Blush. This is a beautiful perfume. I've owned it in multiple sizes. I've owned it in 2 or 3 different sizes, and then I finally got this full size with a discount from Sephora in the last few years. And I love this perfume, but I rotate through my perfume, so I haven't used it a whole lot. But it's beautiful. It's a bedtime scent, it's a daytime scent, it's a nighttime scent for me when I wear it. But yeah, I love this perfume, and it's the only one I own from the brand. I've never really been interested in trying any of their other perfumes. The only reason I ended up trying this one is because I think I was able to get a free sample of this, and I enjoyed it, and then I ended up buying a miniature set of this, and I enjoyed that as well and finished it. So then I ended up getting the full size, but the perfumes from this brand don't 100% interest me, even though I think most of them are florals. Okay, so the last perfume in my solo dolo video is Fenty EDP. So I'm only including this in here because this is the only perfume that I own that was created by Rihanna, and I've never tried any of her other perfumes. I don't own any of her other perfumes, but I do own this. I do want a full-size bottle one day, but this is the only perfume I owned from her. And yeah, so I just wanted to include that, even though it's not 100% in that category of solo dolo. But anyway, that's the end of my video. I hope you all have a good night, a good week, and I will talk to you all next time. Take good care. Thank you for watching. Talk to you next time. Bye.